Greetings from Southern Yankee Homestead. I'm Paul, and this is our homestead. So in the previous video I made a couple errors. The first error was when I clicked this camera on, it apparently recorded in time-lapse. So the intro was a little off. Well, when I was editing the video, I also got to a point that I realized that I got all the maintenance done and the video was a lot longer than our usual. So I broke this video into two. In this video, we're going to be continuing with the Daihatsu, that's why I'm out here. And we're going to be doing some troubleshooting on the horn, as well as adding some hooks to the bed. How rude. Adding some hooks to the bed. Well, follow along, and hope you enjoy the video. Well, yesterday we took her out for a test drive. Did about 80 to 100 miles. Drove, well, went out to the auction, saw a couple interesting things, didn't get anything. It was a car auction. I just wasn't ready for that kind of work, I guess. But anyhow, I drove out there and back. It's about 30 miles one way, and then got back here, loaded up a load of wood, took it over to one of our clients, dropped that off, and came back home. So everything worked fine, no issues. So we're going to get a little bit more work done on it today. The first thing we're going to do, because it probably will take the longest, potentially, is the horn. So the horn's not working. These, nothing. No, by the way, this just pops off. So much easier to work on. And the first step I went through was a multimeter. I took and tried to find 12 volts. I have not found 12 volts. So in theory, that is our positive, and that should be our negative. Well, I'm not getting anything there. Let me try to find a different point. Yeah, we're not getting any voltage, so to speak. No voltage. So what's the first thing we're going to do? We're going to check the fuses. Always check the fuses first. And unfortunately, fuses are down in this deep dark hole up in here. Alright, so our fuse box is right here. So what do we got? Headlight, ignition, work, stop, horn hazard. Do our hazard lights work? Our hazard lights work. So we're looking at something else wrong here. See, ignition, horn hazard, blank. Yeah. So this one should be our horn hazard. So that being said, we should only have one wire going up into the column somewhere here. We're going to start with pulling this panel off. Should just be Phillips head screwdrivers if I'm not mistaken. There we go. Alright, what are we looking at? Oops, let's grab the flashlight. Alright. So our wires go up through here. Sorry. So our wires go up through here, around the back side, and into the combination switch up there. Nothing there looks bad. Alright, I don't see anything obvious. I'm going to have to do what I don't want to do. We're going to have to pull the steering wheel. Not as bad as it sounds. In theory, it's not as bad as it sounds. So in theory, there we go. Definitely bigger than 17. 19. Gotta love it. Got it. I just had to really pull. So, in theory, I should have voltage right there. And I don't. All right. So what this is a contact that contacts the back of the steering wheel. Basically a slip ring. I thought maybe this had worn down to the point that it was no longer contacting. Alright, so I've been digging through the manual. I found I don't know if you can see that. Basically this is a ground switch. So there's power to the horn all the time, but there's not power to the switch. So basically we're grounding out. So this in theory should be a ground. Getting megohms. Okay, so we need to find the horn, because the green wire to the horn. Now where is the horn? Found the horn. It's right there. Near as I can tell, I got to remove the bumper to get to it. Let's go ahead and put the rest of this stuff back together, because I have a feeling everything in here is rating good. So odds are our horn has gone bad, which, big surprise there. That's the most likely culprit. That's a ground. Yep, 12 volts. Nope. She's toast. Oh. Hey, let's try turning the power on first. So the horn works. Must have a bad connection. Hopefully you can see that. 0 ohms. 3.5, it's a little high, but 0 ohms. 0 ohms. Alright. So this is definitely not making good contact. Alright, let's take the top one off and take a look at that closer. This is a steel brush. Yep, we're getting continuity. Figured all 4 of those. This is the common denominator right here. So there. That was a lot of around the horn just to verify a switch. The switch was actually dirty. There. It's at least fixed. I do need to run to the store because I want to try to get something to fix the headlight bezel. Fix it correctly, mind you. But before I do that, I'm going to put the fun in functional. What I have here are the light duty surface mount D-rings. These are rated for about 400 pounds. Safe workload, brake strength 1200. I also have 2 packets of 1/4 by 20. And then I have a fun tool here. If you've never seen this is a rivet tool. So basically it takes these little pieces here, you drill a hole and it compresses it. So the theory is I'm going to put 8 holes in this bed, then taking a 1/4 by 20 threaded screw, I'm going to screw it in there, holding those down. That's the theory. And I had to buy 2 packages of these. I need 8 bolts. They come in packages of 7. Don't ask. Do I want to mount it like that, or do I want to mount it like that? I'm going to go about 1 inch out. Perfect. A ridge. And then we'll hand start. So I'm back from the store. I ended up looking for these. I ended up finding something like this. This is a Ford weather strip retainer from Dorman. Hopefully that shows up. It managed to fit in there, and I don't know if you can see over my shoulder, but we've got the headlight bezel on. So that's a lot of work done to the Daihatsu. Are we done? No. Is there more I'd like to do? Yes. But for now, it's going to have to be good enough. Because I got a lot of other maintenance to do, and anything else is a nicety. We'll get back to this when we get back to this. There's no rush. It's something I want to do, not need to do. What I need to do now is get the lawnmower and the excavator in here so that I can do some work on those. Never stops. But hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and you'll see us on the next one. Bye.